The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I'm getting a little grayer. We need it from you, the young people, because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors. Some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some of you have kindness. Some of you have love. Some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have?
People don't determine your destiny. Someone may have put you at a disadvantage. You keep doing the right thing and your time is coming. Promotion will come calling your name. Opportunity will come looking for you. The right people will come tracking you down. We all have things that we're believing for. A dream to come to pass, problems to turn around. At one time, we knew it was going to happen. We stood in faith. But when it's been a long time, we don't see anything improving. It's easy to get discouraged and think that it wasn't meant to be. But just because you've given up doesn't mean that God has given up. God doesn't abort dreams. The delays, the detours, the disappointments didn't stop God's plan. What He started in your life, He's going to finish. It may seem like what you're believing for could never come to pass. It's too late. The odds are against you. Voices whisper it will never change. Don't believe those lies. Healing is coming. Promotion is coming. Freedom is coming. Times that God will show out in your life. Times that you will see explosive blessings. You were struggling in your finances. You didn't see how you could get ahead, and suddenly you're promoted. Suddenly your business takes off. Suddenly you get that scholarship. The medical report says that you'll never get well, but suddenly your health turns around. Suddenly you break that addiction. Suddenly your child gets back on course. What happened? You came in to your set time. If you could see what God has on your calendar, you wouldn't worry about the client you lost. You wouldn't lose sleep over that family member. You wouldn't get discouraged over that legal situation. You may have some obstacles that are not changing. You're praying and believing, but instead of complaining, living discouraged all through the day, Father, thank you that my time is coming. I'm not moved by what I see. I'm moved by what I know. That you've already set the time to favor me. You've already set the time to heal me. You've already set the time to turn this around. Get your hopes up. It's not too late. You didn't miss your chance. You wouldn't be alive if God didn't have something amazing in your future. People judge by the outside, by your appearance, your nationality, your education, but God looks at the heart. Don't be discouraged if people write you off. Promotion doesn't come from people, it comes from God. You may have had unfair things happen. People left you out, tried to discredit you. It may seem like you're falling behind. You could never reach your dreams now. It's too late. You've been stuck out in the shepherd's field for too long. No, your time is coming. Keep doing the right thing when the wrong thing is happening. Keep being good to people that are not being good to you. You're going to come into one of these set times where God catapults you ahead. Now don't get talked out of your dreams. You may feel like David, you're stuck out in the shepherd's fields. Nobody pays attention to your gift. You're in prime position. People that should be for us are not around. We're doing the right thing, but the wrong thing keeps happening. You may have gone through some disappointments. Things didn't turn out the way you hoped. When forces come against you that strongly, you can be assured there's a great purpose for your life. There's great potential on the inside. It's hard to be kind to someone when they're being rude to you. It's hard to be happy for them when they got the promotion you wanted. It's hard to stay in peace when the traffic's slowing down and your plane leaves in 30 minutes. When you sow a radical seed of obedience, you do the right thing when it's hard, you will reap a radical harvest. And anytime we're going to go up higher, part of our flesh has to go down lower. We'll never see our character fully develop if we're getting our way all the time. Next time you find yourself in a situation that's uncomfortable, you don't like it, instead of fighting against it, have the attitude, I must need this or I wouldn't be here. See it as an opportunity to come up higher. Maybe all of your friends are getting married. You're still single. You haven't met anyone. That's a test. Have the attitude, no big deal. I'm not going to live discouraged. I know God is working behind the scenes, and at the right time, He'll bring the perfect person into my life. Pass that test. Most of the time, we are tested in the area of our greatest weakness. If you struggle with jealousy, don't be surprised if you see every person that has more than you. Your coworker that makes half of your income will drive in a brand new car. Your cousin will call and tell how they just won the lottery. You're going to take your family to Galveston for a few days just to get away. You're excited till your friend tells how she's going to Paris for a couple of weeks with her whole family. I realize now, the enemy doesn't fight you for where you are. He fights you for where you're going. You may be doing the right thing, but you have opposition. You don't understand it. It's because there's something in your future much bigger than you think. You can't see it right now, but even the enemy knows it's coming. He knows you're a giant killer. You're a history maker, that you're going to affect generations to come. Now quit being discouraged by what's against you. If you weren't a threat, the enemy wouldn't be bothering you. It's because of the greatness that's in you. What's come against you may be bigger, stronger. Don't worry. The Most High God is fighting for you. Right now, He's crossing the lake, saying, you don't have to look for the blessing. The blessing is going to come looking for you. Joseph was brought to the palace hastily. He wasn't expecting it. It was an ordinary day, nothing special, and suddenly he was in the palace. He didn't see it coming. Wasn't any sign of it. He woke up a slave in prison. He went to bed that night the prime minister. God has some of these suddenlies in your future. You don't see anything improving. Everything looks the same, and you come into a set time. It's going to happen hastily, in a hurry. Quickly things turn around. Quickly the door opens. Quickly your health improves. It may be difficult now, but you don't know. Any moment you could get a call like Joseph did. Send me Julie. Send me William. Send me Maria. That's how you stay in faith. You have to keep this hope in your heart. And there will always be people trying to convince you to settle. Just accept it. You'll never get well. Never break the addiction. Never get out of this neighborhood. No, don't water down your dream. You may be at the Jordan. Your feet are wet, but nothing is parting. It looks like you could drown. God has not failed in the past. He's not going to start with you. Keep on walking. Believe it. Pray it. Doing the right things. Waters are about to part. Doors are about to open. Problems are about to turn around. Instead of you retreating, the opposition is going to retreat. The waters are going to push back. The sickness, the death, the trouble is about to push back. God is going to make a way where you don't see a way. Looks like it's going to take a long time to get well. Long time to accomplish the dream. A long time to get out of debt. So get ready. It's going to happen sooner than you think. Where we're not getting any thanks, any kind of appreciation. At the office, you're doing all the work, but not getting any credit. In the nursery or at the hospital, you've been volunteering for 2 years. Not one person has ever said thank you. It's almost like people have gone out of their way to not express appreciation, to not compliment you. That is not a coincidence. That is a test. God is wanting to teach us to trust Him in a greater way and to not rely on other people's approval. Don't get discouraged. Keep a good attitude. Keep doing the right thing. I believe and declare as you keep on walking like these lepers, you're going to see healing, favor, promotion. Like Joshua, waters are about to part. New doors are about to open. Obstacles are about to come down. You're going to make it into your promised land.